sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA Finals, Game 4, just around the corner here on 2K Sports, along with Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Chicago Bulls. And for the Bulls, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way they envisioned this series. How much does pride come into play here, Shaq, or can this team legitimately come back?
Well, I don't think they can come back. Right now, Ernie, they're just playing not to get swept at this point. And I have to commend them for not giving up. They're coming out, they're playing with a lot of energy. But realistically, Ernie, it's just way too hard to win 4 games in a row in the finals.
And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. A look at Chicago. They're trailing 3 games to none. They're hoping for a miracle. They're going to lay it all on the line tonight as they look for their first win of this series.
Well, obviously, guys, they've got an uphill battle. Nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 series deficit. But, you know, you just try to win one game, and you never know what happens. Injury-wise, momentum-wise, a crazy break here or there. Just win this one and give yourself a chance.
Well, their fans certainly haven't given up, Steve. I mean, they're still behind this team 100%. And 3-0 comebacks have happened in hockey and baseball. Maybe it's time for it to happen in basketball.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews in the 2. And it's Lillard in the 1. Now here's Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 7. Here's Gasol. Drops puts in the layup for two. Gasol's got the first points on the scoreboard for Chicago.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Lillard again throws. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Aldridge left side. Back to Lillard. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Rose. And they're on the break. All going up court. Feeds it to Mirotic. Takes the 13-footer. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Lillard outside. Matthews a screen on Rose. Lillard the pass to Aldridge. Great defense that time from Noah.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Outside Rose. Noah with a screen for Rose. Wide open look. No good off the front iron.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Lillard attacking. Misses from short range.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't quite in his face. Out of character for him to miss them.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. Two from the line that time. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Kicks it to Lopez. On the wing, Batum. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. He feeds it to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Batum wide open. He fires. It's good from the top of the key. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Rose. Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. Right side Rose. Back to Gasol. Shoots from 14. And the Bulls with another miss.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open. He couldn't take advantage.
Right side Matthews. The dish to Lillard. Hands up the bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession.
6 seconds.
So it's Portland now. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Matthews. Shoots. Rebound by Rose. Chicago leading by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And he
defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now, here's Lillard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Lillard is screen on Noah. Batum attacking. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Rose hits to Gasol. Back to Rose. Offside Gasol. 13 feet away. And he hits the bucket.
The entire defense was frozen for nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Here's Lillard. Sets a screen for Lillard. Here's Aldridge. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Aldridge has got his first 2 points.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers when there's not a hand in his face. He'll knock those down all day.
Now here's Rose. As he misses, he'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Rose.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Rose against Lillard. Now here is Aldridge. He's guarded closely. Matthews dishes to Aldridge. Goes up on the wing. Here's Lopez. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Lopez. The Bulls leading by 4. Well, they're passing to Mirotic. Fires the 3. That's good. Mirotic has got 5 points so far.
there's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Outside the team. Lopez pitches to Lillard. Mark at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Derrick Rose third. Fourth, Damian Lillard.
Well, it seems like these two guys are almost in a little personal competition to see who can finish the playoffs with more assists.
4 on the clock. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Batum.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now here's Rose. Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. Foul call that time. Time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And so Mirotic nails both of them.
They're shooting extremely well from the free throw line now.
Lillard outside. Lopez up top. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. He misses the free throw. Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Sinks the second. The Bulls leading by 6. Dishes it to Butler. And Mirotic kicks to Butler. Here's the pass to Mirotic. From deep. Another shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That's good from Gibson. And Portland making a change here. Kamen's checked in. And he can't hit the second.
I think they've got to be more disciplined here, Kevin. Already way too many fouls, too many 3 points for the opponent.
Lillard outside. Pass to Matthew. He dishes it to Aldridge. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart in the defensive end and losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just light. Not a night that they're going to look back on fondly.
Gasol's shot is good.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
They might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
Bulls making a switch here. Heinrichs checked in. And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 9 points. Outside Matthews. Kaman, a screen on Heinrich. Aldridge a screen. Shot clock at 6. Gibson with the steal. Now Rose. 17-foot shot on the way. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Trailblazers trailed by 9. Platoon pass to Lillard. Came in inside. Good. Big play by Lillard to set it up.
And the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Chicago's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Rose. He kicks it to Heinrich. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. It's tipped. And it's Aldridge missing.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Rose dishes to Butler. Matthews with the steal. By himself. Trips down the breakaway slam.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And those are the kind of plays that will turn that deficit into a lead quickly. So solid defense on the ball, that's the key.
And here are the Bulls now. The Blazers getting the bucket. Butler sets a screen for Rose. The feed to Mirotic. Shot off the pit. And the shot is long.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
I'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
We talked about the uphill battle this team was facing, and he said, I am trying to use the historical perspective of our situation in a different light. We could get down on ourselves, but now we have a chance to make history if we were to come back in these finals. That's one way to look at it, guys.
Thank you, Doris. That's good.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Here is Rose, following the score by Damian Lillard. And here's Rose. Feeds it to Mirotic. From past the arc. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. That's 10 points for Nikola Mirotic. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, it looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Chicago making some changes. McDermott's checked in for Mirotic. Dunleavy comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Brooks in for Rose. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Aldridge. Wright comes in for Nicholas Batum. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. McCollum with the ball. Kicks to Matthews. He feeds it to Robinson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Bulls leading by 4. Brooks outside. Gibson with the screen on Matthews. The drive by Brooks. Misfires after coming off the pick.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Lead for Matthews. Chicago grabs the miss. Gibson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The Bulls have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Outside Matthews. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Now, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
1:51 left here in the first quarter. Robinson kicks to McCollum. Shoots it.
Well, they find themselves with a big deficit here in the first. One category that jumps out at me, second chance point. Only one bucket for him.
Brooks the pass to Gibson. Back to Brooks. Another one falls for Chicago.
How about the passing? They're moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Kaman. Baseline try, and that one's good. Kaman's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
The Bulls leading by 6. Brooks kicks to Heinrich. McDermott with the screen for Heinrich. Uses a man off the screen and lays it up and in. Heinrich's got his first points in this one. Now here's McCollum. Brooks covering. It's Matthews on the wing. Fires for three. Here's Kamen. Rebounded by McDermott.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Now here's Brooks. Matthews with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the left side wing. Here's McCollum. No good. And the Bulls going the other way now. McDermott with the screen for Brooks. There's the dish to Dunleavy. Back to Brooks. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Dunleavy the pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks right side. Right at the free throw line. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls out front. They lead by 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
Here's Brooks. On the floor for Portland. McCollum and Matthews make the bet. Thomas Robinson is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's right in the 3 spot. Noah drives in. McDermott, no one around him. Second shot opportunity. And it's finished off by Noah as he lays it in.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Trailblazers trailed by 10. Here is Matthews. McCollum. Tip. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. And the shot is good. Brooks has got 6 points.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Now here's Matthews. Pass to McCollum. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer right. Shot is off.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And Brooks, here we go. Puts one up. Portland grabs the miss. Lopez has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Heinrich. Lopez is screwing out Heinrich. Right, dishes to McCollum. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. Unloads from 13. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. The Bulls leading by 10. Brooks kicks it to Noah. Heinrich outside. Noah with a screen for Heinrich. This is to Dunleavy. Takes a 3, and he gets it to go. Dunleavy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Matthews into the lane. Moves back up. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Heinrich passes to Brooks. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Joakim Noah, 4th.
Tell you what, he's dialed up his rebounding here in the playoffs. Big games seem to bring the best out of him.
Bulls have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he makes the first. Chicago making some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for McDermott. Butler comes in for Dunleavy. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. Portland also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Thomas Robinson. Batum comes in for Darrell Wright. And Lillard subbed in for Wesley Matthews. And both free throws good for Brooks. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lillard outside. To the wing on the left. Shot from 16. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. And that's now 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. The Bulls leading by 13. Brooks outside. Here's Noah. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. Mirotic is checked in for Brooks. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Trailblazers trailed by 13. Lillard attacking. Batum inside the three-point line. And good. The friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Noah with this screen on Lillard. Rose dishes to Noah. To the left wing. And Mirotic kicks to Rose. Lock at 6. That's at 5. They grab their own miss. Noah. Noah. For Portland, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Lillard attacking. Here's Lopez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That's on Joakim Noah.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
The Trailblazers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Rose. The pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And the Bulls lead by 12. The Trailblazers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Now a timeout called by Portland. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. He also wants them using a fundamental offensive approach. Specifically, he'd like to see them running the pick and roll as often as they can. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's McCollum. The Bulls getting the bucket. And he trims the lead to single digits. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Lillard again. Throw. He dishes it to Noah. Back to Rose. Here's Mirotic. And it's Chicago scoring again.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Trailblazers trailed by 11. Here's McCollum. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way.
+5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Now here's Rose. Gasol passes to Rose. Here's Mirotic. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
It's the mark. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in. Lopez has got 7 points.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
Again, it's Gasol to the wing right side. Here's Mirotic. Another one falls for Chicago. Now here's Lillard. He has 5. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Pass to Aldridge. The Bulls leading by 9. Outside Rose. This all setting the pick for Rose. Out to the right wing. It's a wide open one. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 5 assists tonight. Trailblazers trail by 12. Now McCollum. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Inside, Gasol with the steal. And here's Rose. The key Noah. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Gasol. And the layup falls. Gasol's got 8.
He's enjoying himself today, guys. He knew going in that he had the upper hand on the glass, but I didn't think it would make this much of a difference.
Lillard against Rose. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. On the run, but he made the adjustment. McCollum's got his first bucket in this one.
Now the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
And they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, the shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
The Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Robin Lopez. Here's McCollum. He kicks it to Lillard. Rose with the rebound. Rose has got 4 rebounds in this game. The feed to Gibson. Low block shot on the way. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Lillard. Trailblazers trailed by 15. Feeds to McCollum. Lillard outside. Kicks to McCollum. Now here's Kaman. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. And he drops it in from the low post. Kaman's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Bulls leading by 13. Outside Rose. Knocked away. An even 3-on-3 break. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Kaman inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Trailblazers have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And he can't get the first one. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Chicago. Portland also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Aldridge. And Darrell Wright has subbed in for C.J. McCollum. second free throw, good. Heinrich with it. Butler is screen on Batum. Heinrich outside. Just 5 on the clock. Mirotic sets the screen for Heinrich. From deep. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He feeds it to Robinson. Now the dish to Batum. Here's Kaman. Buries it down low. Kaman's got 9.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Here's Rose. Right wing. Heinrich passes to Gibson. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Pass to Batum. Lillard outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Rose attacking. And it's good. Off through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Matthews is checked in. Bulls have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. The free throw drops for Rose. Now here's Matthews. Lillard left side. Robinson a screen on Rose. And the basket by Lillard.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Now here's Rose. 7 points in the game. Passes to Mirotic. A shot. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Mirotic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Lillard attacking. Chicago grabs the miss.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense. They're clogging the lane.
There's the pick. Gibson with the screen on Lillard. Dishes it to Gibson. For 3, Dunleavy. Rebounded by Kaman. Trailblazers trailed by 13. Lillard outside. Right from outside. Here's Robinson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one falls for Robinson. Chicago making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Johnson hits them both. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Brooks outside. Now the pass to Gibson. Knocked loose. Clock at 6. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Wright. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Wright's got it back down to single digits for the Trailblazers. Chicago's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Heinrich kicks to Brooks. Gibson setting up for Brooks. And it's Portland with the rebound. Kamen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Matthews. Wright outside. Keenan sets a screen for Wright. 3-pointer Lillard. Oh, the buzzer beater, amazing!
Fantastic. He didn't even flinch, just buried it like it was any other shot. Unbelievable.
And that concludes the first half. Bulls lead by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline, of course.
Well, Pau, tell us what have been the key aspects to how this team is playing so far through the first 2 quarters.
Just had to be aggressive from the beginning. Took the shots that were there. Moved the ball. We're being selfish. We were defending better in the first quarter, and we were able to knock down the shots.
Pau, thank you for the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this one. Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You know, Mirotic has been exceptional here, guys.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
The Bulls leading by 6. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. Inside of the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Mirotic in at the 3. So that's how Tom Thibodeau starts the second half. Now here's Rose. Now Mirotic, 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Gasol, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Lillard outside. Pass to Batum. Latrey. And change shot. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Here is Lillard. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Matthews is screen on Rose. Lillard outside. Outside Matthews. 5 on the clock. A 2. Dishes to Matthews. And a miss there on the triple.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Rose with the ball. 8 points for him. Back to Butler. He kicks to Mirotic. Rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here is Matthews. The feed to Lillard. Outside Matthews.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Now here's Rose. Feeds it to Mirotic. Shoots from the line. Rejected by Aldridge. But they recover it. Butler against Matthews. Misses off the left iron.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
Lillard outside. Right side Aldridge. Fires from 18. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Bulls leading by 3. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Butler, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Butler attacking. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. First free throw is good.
And Portland has its hands full guarding against Butler.
He has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
And so Butler nails both of them. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Mirotic really making a difference here.
We need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Aldridge, the pass to Matthews. Lillard outside. Six to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And here's Matthews, the 3. And it's Matthews again missing. Chicago leading by 5. And stolen by Lillard. Last break, here come the Trailblazers. Here's Lopez. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Lopez has got 9 points.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Mirotic has a wide open look. And too long on the shot.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Rose against Batum. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the referees all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Well, anytime they've needed easy points, they've gotten themselves to the foul line. That's been key.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now Rose. He's got 8. At the top of the key, Mirotic. Back to Rose. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Rose has got 10.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Now here's Lopez. 9 points in the game so far. Lillard again. Throws. Lillard attacking. Just 4 to shoot. Batum, good.
Gotta love this team's grit. After trailing early, they have fought all their way back here.
You know, they could have gotten down on themselves when they were down earlier, but I like the fact they never gave up, guys.
And here's Rose. Following the three-pointer by Nicholas Batum. Here's Mirotic. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists in the game. Lillard again. Throws. Inside Matthews. Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. Outside Matthews. Shot clock at 6. A baseline J. Second chance effort. Yes! And the foul. That's on Joakim Noah.
They have finally fought all the way back to even the score. Back to square one. Whole new ball game.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got the upper hand going forward.
Free throw is good, now leading by 1.
In a big game for Lopez. 11 rebounds. 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Now here is Mirotic. 1 points in the game. Rose kicks to Mirotic. Lets it go from 11. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Batum.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And here's McCollum. Outside Batum. Held it off the back of the rim.
Normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Mirotic. And a switch here also for Portland. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Lopez. Here's Rose. 10 points for him. Noah the screen. Outside Rose. Off the screen. And again, Chicago. No good. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. McCollum with the ball. And Batum kicks to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's McCollum. Guarded by Heinrich. McCollum, no good.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Rose, that's good. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now here's McCollum. Outside for Batum. And it's up to Portland. Retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Dunleavy comes in for Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Rose. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Kaman comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Terrell Wright has subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Off the inbound. McCollum, no good. Chicago leading. Noah with a screen for Heinrich. He feeds it to Noah. Dish out to Brooks. Wide open. Almost, but it rolls out. Portland's gone into a slump here from three-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. That's good. Wright's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. Well, Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Brooks dishes to Noah. Heinrich outside. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McCollum. Shot from 12. Jump shot is good. And it's a 3-point Portland lead. And so here is Chicago. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And here's Brooks from outside. Shot is off. And it's Portland the other way. Right outside. With the fadeaway. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but that's not his range.
Brooks with it. Now defended by McCollum. It's good, and Heinrich gets the assist.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to right. And pushes it off the right side of the rim.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
And that one's good. Brooks.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Portland trailing here. Outside Matthews. Out to the right wing. To the left side wing. Here's McCollum. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Knocks it loose. Brooks outside. Passes it to Dunleavy. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Dishes to Heinrich. Fires top of the key. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From 10 feet out. Here's Matthews. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Matthews has got 6. Bulls trail by 3. The pass to Dunleavy. Lots of room. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Now here's Matthews. He has 6. Right outside. Beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers another 3.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And it's right, sending it back.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Came in a screen on Noah. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Heinrich passes to Dunleavy. No problems knocking that one down. Dunleavy's got 4 points now in the quarter. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to right. Here's Robinson. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Some changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol's checked in for Noah. Jimmy Butler comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Rose in for Brooks. Portland also making some changes. Batum comes in for Darrell Wright. And Damian Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. That one misses for Robinson. Bulls trail by 4. Heinrich with it. Matthews covering. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Rose has got 14.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Gibson with the steal.
Shot clock is off. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind here. You can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, that's big. You negate a basket at one end, score at the other. Now is when the momentum can really shift.
Three-pointer, Lillard. That's good. 13 points in the game.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
And it's Rose penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Trailblazers leading by a point. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Assist to the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass is important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know, is huge.
Yeah, no question.
Portland leading on the court for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the back. The forwards are Batum and Thomas Robinson. And it's Aldridge in at the center. Now here's Batum. Shoots from 8. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Batum. That's 12 points for Aldridge. Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Gasol, it's green on Lillard. Outside Rose. He dishes it to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Rose has got 13 points in the second half. And Portland has possession. It's a one-point game. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. On the wing, Batum. Right side, Batum. Pocket 6. Butler with the block. Down low to take the lead. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at the game for Gasol, He's got 8 points and 1 steal.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Chicago making a switch here. Gibson's checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Lopez, he's checked in for Thomas Robinson. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Portland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Outside Aldridge. It's Matthews on the wing, defended by Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard from outside. And it's Gasol with the rebound. And Chicago shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Outside Batum, and Lopez throws it down. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin and Steve, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
Yeah, I believe it. Because these two teams are so well matched up. You look at the talent. I think we're in for a very, very competitive night.
So it's Chicago now. Portland making their last shot.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Rose again. It's Lillard. He kicks it to Batum. The feed now to Aldridge. Outside Batum. Aldridge inside. Working on Gasol. Aldridge's shot is good. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter. Chicago trailing here. Outside Rose. Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. Feet to Mirotic. Butler on the wing. A pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Lopez has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside Matthews. Aldridge inside. He's covered by Rose.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Gibson with a screen on Batum. Kicks it to Butler. Six to shoot. Rose goes in.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
Here's Lillard. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Butler. Doesn't go either for Butler. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Lillard again. Outside Batum. Matthews dishes to Batum. And the pass is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Chicago calls timeout.
You can know he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
Joakim Noah is checked in for Chicago. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to lose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Butler. He feeds it to Rose. Second shot opportunity. Noah's shot is off. Portland leading by 3. And Lillard gets to Matthews. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. Defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low. Checking out the game Wesley Matthews has had. He has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a great presence defensively. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Now, here is Mirotic. Here's the dish to Noah.
His height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Trailblazers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Bulls trailed by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. 3-pointer. Butler. That's good.
Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Lillard outside. Lopez is screen on Rose. Lillard the pass to Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Lillard. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Rose dishes to Gibson. Back to Rose. Poked away. And stolen by Lillard. A finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane, sure.
Turning defense pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout test or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Speed is
You know what? Come on, man. I just like they didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Here's Batum. Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Aldridge. Pocket 4. Offline with the baseline jump. Batum against Rose. Passes it to Noah. Back to Rose. Shoots the 3. Shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way. And Batum kicks to Lillard. Matthews against Butler. Back to Lillard. Outside Batum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Batum's got the lead up to 7 now for Portland. Now Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Ball's not loose. Lopez with the steal. Lillard outside. Matthews with it. Butler covering. Takes the 3. Rose with the rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the Port defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Now here's Rose. They set the pick. The step back jumper is good. Rose has got 24.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Wesley Matthews on the wing. Lillard again. Rose. And Lillard gets to Matthews. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the shot. And it's Matthews again missing. And it's Rose penetrating. Now Mirotic. Butler on the wing. Defended by Batum. Noah kicks to Mirotic. So he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's been a solid outing for Mirotic. He's got 21 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Well, that was a huge miss there, guys. He had the opportunity to turn this into a one-possession game.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
Both free throws good from Batum.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Now here's Rose. Dishes it to Noah. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Portland grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here is Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Lopez is 3 on Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Lillard, the basket to Aldridge. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Bulls trailed by 8. Rose with the ball. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Matthews dishes to Lillard. Outside, Batum. From the baseline. And it's Aldridge missing. For Chicago, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Mirotic. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Mirotic just got 24. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're up by 6. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Pau Gasol's checked in for Taj Gibson. A minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. And Batum kicks to Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Butler. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Range. Lillard misses.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Mirotic. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Aldridge. Good. Big play by Lillard to set it up. Aldridge has got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 8. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Shot from Rose. Gets an open look and hits. Rose has got 8 points here in this quarter. Portland leading by 6. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Batum pushes to Lillard. And there's the pass to Matthews. Back to Batum. Fires from deep. Gasol with the rebound. Chicago's gone into a front from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And he gets it to go.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And an intentional foul right there. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, main priority now has to be take care of the ball and use up some clock.
Now here's Batum. And Lillard gets double teamed. Aldridge with it. Gasol covering. Lillard attacking. Here's Lopez. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Yeah, they're getting that lead way up there now. It should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I think they have to go for a 3 right now, don't you, Clark?
Yeah, I don't think they have any choice but to go for the 3, Steve.
Chicago with the ball. Rose goes in. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 11 seconds left in the fourth. To the paint. Batum with the steal. Here's McCollum. And they've done it. Manu, NBA champion. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying Clark this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
Throughout your life, when you're a kid growing up and practicing on your driveway or on your schoolyard, this is the culmination of all those efforts. It's one of the great moments in their life and their career that they'll ever experience.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.
Well, I'm sailing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody didn't